Welcome to this month's Community Roundtable. I'm very excited because we're honoring moms this month, and I've got two amazing moms with me that I know from the community. So Tracy, tell us a little bit about how motherhood has evolved with you from your older kids to your younger ones.
The basic part is when you're younger, you're trying to expose your kids to everything. You have a dream in your head of what their life should be. And then the older they get, you realize they're going to have their own dreams and that we're just here, part of the ride. I'm probably just living in the present because I'll look back at pictures now and I can't believe that I missed some of those moments because I was either trying to take the picture or I was trying to make something happen instead of letting it happen on its own.
So Christine, how would you say motherhood has evolved for you over your three children?
I think my mothering has evolved in the sense that two ways. One is that I had to learn not to be the architect, rather to be the guidance counselor when my kids were younger, asking them questions, helping them discover. I definitely feel like I've adapted that way. The other thing that I had to realize is that each of my children are very different. One approach that works for one won't work on the other, and how to figure out the best way to motivate each of them.
Can you share a moment of when you may have been tested as a parent and how you navigated to be able to support their growth in these challenging times? Christine?
I always go back to that COVID period, right? It's time that we all remember, and how crazy it was to keep relationships with your kids while giving them their space. We were at a point where we didn't really know when we should push, when we should back off, and didn't really figure it out until we brought therapy into the family. You know, it's the same as if you were struggling with your batting, right? You'd bring in a batting coach, right? It definitely helped our family.
How about you? How have you found some challenging parenting moments navigating through?
We're a blended family. We're a multicultural family. And the needs, it's not just one moment. Each need keeps rolling at you all the time in different directions. One, it's being able to identify what the struggle is and how I can help. But the biggest thing for me is that I'm not going to be the one to fix it. And so for me, it's been learning to apologize and really model that for my kids more than anything else, because I haven't been through their exact situations. Two of my children are Asian. Half of my kids are LGBTQIA+. So it's learning how to hear what needs to be heard. I can recommend changes for one of my kids, and then I can watch.
So as we wrap up, motherhood is often described both as demanding and deeply rewarding. What are some of the everyday joys that has made this meaningful for you, being a mom?
Seeing what they accomplish is huge. Watching them become good humans, that's a big thing for us.
I love that. That's great. What about for you? What are some of your most rewarding moments?
It's going to sound dark, but when they can come to me during their roughest moments, because as a young kid, I didn't have that. And to see my kids be at a weak moment or in a crisis or in a call for help that I'm the first call is always very comforting.
You guys are awesome moms. You do amazing things. I know your kids. I know you from the community. So thank you very much for raising great humans.
Thanks for having us.
And we look forward to seeing you next time on the Roundtable.